Welcome to Quantum Worth Healing e-learning. This is an online course. It's, the first section will be on self-assessment and the law of attraction. And you can find this on quantumworthhealing.com/e-learning. Self-assessment and law of attraction is the first section in the online course series, Personal and Spiritual Transformation. And this can be found at quantumworthhealing.com/e-learning. What is the law of attraction and how does it work? The law of attraction is basically it's a way of manifesting what you want to bring into your life. So let's just say, for example, you would like to bring in love or abundance into your life. What you would do is you would want to manifest. You would want to, and we're going to go over this a little bit more direct in a few minutes or a couple minutes. But basically what you want to do is imagine that you have what you're trying to attract or what you're trying to manifest. So if it's joy, then imagine what it's like to feel joy. The law of attraction actually does work, and how it works is there's a process, and again we'll go into that process right now. So the first step in the process of manifesting or in the law of attraction is you really want to relax your mind and breathe and really meditate on what it is that you want. You want to be really clear. We always encourage people to try and find the underlying need. So if someone says they want a car, or a really good example is money, they want to manifest money into their life. Most people think that money is going to bring them happiness or maybe security. So we would encourage you to manifest the need underlying the thing. And it's really important that you have a very clear intention of what you need. And again, we encourage you to look at your needs. And there's a needs list at quantumworthhealing.com/needs. And that really covers the universal needs that all human beings really are striving to meet. There is one that is not on the list that I would encourage you to consider, and that's abundance. Manifesting abundance. So again, having the clear intention is you can do that through the meditation or just really clearing your mind and relaxing. If you're confused, sit with it for a while. It's not going to hurt anything to wait 5 or 10 minutes or even a day if you're not really clear about what it is you want to bring into your life. Again, using the example of money, a lot of people have they want to manifest money into their life thinking that that's going to bring them happiness. And oftentimes it may bring, quite the opposite of happiness. So if you're looking to manifest happiness, really concentrate on that, not on money. And just manifest, ask the universe to bring you happiness. And as you're doing your manifesting, remember to ask the universe that when you do ask the universe for what you need, visualize as if you already have it. So look into the future. And you can do this during meditation as well, as really imagine having that need met already. Really imagine being happy. What does that feel like to you? What does that look like to you? Really live it in that moment. And this takes imagination. Some people have a really struggle with their imagination. So if you do have a problem with imagination, then write it down. Get your journal out and write it down. Write what it would look like, what it would feel like, what would your day-to-day interactions be like if you actually had that need for happiness met. So the next thing we're going to talk about is creating a box, and we'll call it our attraction box, or you can call it your manifestation box, whatever feels right for you. And so we want to try and use present tense as much as possible. So if you're manifesting happiness, you could maybe write on a piece of paper, I'm manifesting happiness and I am happy. I am manifesting great. I am very grateful to the universe, and I know the universe is bringing me abundance. I have abundance in my life. Keep the sentence a little bit shorter than that, and it's not really necessary to write everything out. I mean, you can just write down abundance, and just know when you do go through your box, you can just simply say, I have abundance in my life. I have happiness in my life, that sort of thing. We're going to talk a little bit more about that in a second. We're not, for the moment, what the point here is to write it down on a slip of paper what you're trying to manifest. I would keep it down to maybe 10, maybe as high as 20, and then you can add or take away as you see fit at any given time. And you can put as many as you want, actually, but for the lesson that we're going to be doing as part of the e-learning, as part of the online course, if you have too many, it might be a little bit more difficult, or it'll be more time consuming, let's put it that way. But, shoot for the stars, do whatever you want. So it's just assuming that you've already created the box. You want to do it pretty. This is something that is in honor of you. So, and then you also want to put it in a place of honor. And then this is part of the assignment. And if you aren't doing the e-learning course and you're just watching this video, feel free to do this. In fact, we encourage you to do it regardless whether or not you're actually taking the course or not. This will indeed change your life. We do it, my wife and I do it every night, and it makes a huge difference just in the way you experience the day-to-day things in life. So you want to put your box in a special place, and then each night, just before you go to sleep, read all of your manifestations, and if you're a couple, read them together. And then remember to feel how you imagine you would feel with that particular need met as you're reading these manifestations each night. And the feeling is really a huge part of this. The visualization, the feeling, letting your body know what it's like to feel happy, to feel abundance, to feel love, whatever it is you're manifesting is really important. And it's part of the experience, and it really brings it home, and the universe really listens. And keeping in mind that not everything, and don't be looking for what you're manifesting. The universe will put things in your path to help you manifest. And this is part of the actual coursework again. And this is a gratitude box, similar to the manifestation box. You just want to find a box, put it in a very special place, a place of honor. And then each day or each evening, write down 3 things, each day at least write down 3 things that you're grateful for. Put them in your gratitude box. And then each morning you're going to read 3 things at random from your gratitude box. And basically you can just write down whatever it is: family, children, food, security, and then just each morning just say to yourself, I'm grateful I have family, I'm grateful for my children, I'm grateful for having something to eat every day. And each morning you want to start out with 3. And then you don't have to wait to put a whole bunch of gratitudes in your box, but if you want to take it one step at a time, just do 3 a day until you have maybe 25 or so in there. There's no limit really, so knock yourself out, shoot for the stars. There's a lot to be grateful for. And what this is going to do, this is actually going to help with the attraction process as well, because gratitude is extremely important. And then trust that the universe is going to bring you everything that you are trying to manifest. So don't really look for it. A lot of people make that mistake. They're looking for it. When you're looking for it, what's in your mind really is a negative twist on it. So if you're looking for it, you're not seeing it. So you're seeing the negative. You're seeing, I don't. Basically, if you're looking for happiness and you don't see it, what your thoughts are is, I don't have happiness. So you don't want to go there. You want to manifest the happiness. Trust that the universe is going to lead you to that manifestation. And oftentimes this might require, other kinds of work. So the universe may be putting other things in your way, like, for instance, this course. The universe directed you to this course to get rid of the inhibitions and the things that inhibit the law of attraction, and which we're going to cover a little bit later. But it's really important. Really trust the universe. Don't be looking for what you're wanting or what you're trying to manifest. Trust that it'll come, and trust that the universe will provide the way to the manifestation. And then a lot of people think, well, does the law of attraction really work? And the law of attraction does work. I can tell you that from personal experience. And again, as we were saying before, there are things that do hinder the law of attraction, that keep it from working, that keep the manifestations from working. And one of the common hindrances is our unconscious thoughts or triggered reactions to certain things or events. Given the situation the human mind is in, we operate out of our unconscious mind over 90% of the time. So this can be a real problem, and is a real problem for anybody who's attempting to manifest, who may have some healing to do. Now, reprogramming these unconscious reactions is done by conscious responses, and this is actually part of the healing process. And to do that, you have to be aware of your triggers, and you have to be aware of the feelings that are going to come up with these particular triggers. For instance, if somebody yells at you and that triggers a unconscious thought or reaction that makes you shrink back, or makes you kind of back off, or go in your room and shut the door or whatever, basically kind of hide. That's what you're, or it even gives you the feelings of, wow, I must not be worth much, or they don't think I'm worth anything because they're yelling at me. And most of the time, these unconscious reactions are, it's old stuff coming up, and mostly it comes from our childhood. It's nobody's fault, so we're not really looking to blame here, and we'll get more in depth into that. Into all that a little bit later on in the course. But again, it's really important to understand that the idea of Quantum Earth Healing and the Spiritual Growth and Personal Growth series is really to delve into these areas that are blocking you from attracting what you really want into your life. So again, over 90% of the time, this is actually proven. You can Google it. There's scientific studies done surrounding this particular area. And so you want to be really cognizant of this, and as you're moving forward, try to cast blame out of your mind, judgment out of your mind. I mean, you are where you are for a really good reason, and there are many gifts along the way, and sometimes we just need a little help in figuring out what they are. So the self-assessment part of this particular section in the series is we're going to determine what you want and what you need. So we're going to work, we're going to really get into what is it you want to manifest. And maybe we'll stick with 5 in the particular series. I think I asked for 3 in the coursework, and you can throw a few more in there if you want to. So you want to, and then the other part of it is we're going to determine what is hindering your manifestations, just as we just spoke about. What are your unconscious reactions, and what are the triggers that trigger those reactions, so then we can work on becoming more conscious, so we can reprogram those particular unconscious reactions into something healthy. So again, that was the online course for personal and spiritual transformation. If you'd like to learn more about this, if you're not actually taking the course, you can enroll at quantumwithhealing.com/e-learning. The cost is really minimal. Our goal is to reach as many people in the world as are ready for this. And we do understand that not everyone is ready. But the more people that heal, it's our firm belief that the more people that heal, the more the world itself heals, and the collective consciousness begins to shift into a higher level of awareness of, really what we're doing to each other, to our planet, and to all life. And our goal is really to shift the collective consciousness. So the courses are set at the course is $100, but we have discounts all the way down to $5. So we offer up to 95% discounts. If that's even too much for you, you can always give me a call or send me an email, Christopher@quantumwithhealing.com, and just let me know your situation. We'll work something out, and we'll get you enrolled in this course. Doing the course is more important than money. Money is a necessary thing for sustainability. So if you do have the means to pay, we would like it if you could pay. But pay what you can. And then, it's really important that everybody share this with their friends. And you can just share this video. If you have a Facebook account, please put it on your Facebook page. If this is part of an event, invite your friends to the event from your Facebook page. If you're on Twitter, tweet it. The goal here, again, is to get as many people to begin healing and to begin manifesting positive things into their life as soon as possible. And because each person's consciousness affects the collective consciousness, we want to bring a higher level to the collective consciousness. So in other words, our collective consciousness now is very much geared towards profit, money, property, power, whereas we would like to gear it towards people, animal, or life, and the environment, and our world, our home. Those things should come before profit. People should come before power. So join in, and thank you so much for watching this video, and have a nice day.